going on YouTube? The Apophis here, and welcome back to my channel. Today's gameplay, it looks to be a little domination on Aftermath. I want to say is this map. I don't know. It's one of the ones that I dislike, and I actually get lucky enough to not play this map very often. So I am rocking that cherry blossom camo. That's right. It's pink, but it don't stink. And that's good, because if it did, we'd have to wash it in the sink. Now, I promise you that we're not going to say this whole commentary in rhyme, but maybe we will next time. You never really know. First and foremost, guys, thank you. Woo! Fuck yeah, thank you all. 200 subscribers. It's about time. These past few days have been a fucking joke for me, but hey, we hit 200. Couldn't be happier. And thank you. Actually, the guy hit me up on Twitter and all this and that, so I think it was really cool that we got to interact as well with my 200 subscriber, which at the time, he's the coolest one of you guys, because he's number 200. Whoever's going to be number 300, you're going to be the next coolest one. So number 200, enjoy your time. Enjoy it. Hopefully, and I ain't saying this to be mean, but hopefully, you won't be there very long, because we're going to get to 300 sooner than we expect. Now, I want to give you guys a little proposition that if we can get to 215, excuse me, 215 by the end of the month, all of March, I will put out 2 videos a day. Alright? It's a lot of work for me, but it's worth it to me if we can get to 215. So it's up to you if you get super spammed with my content or not for an entire month. Think about it. That's a lot of sexy voice coming into your ears every day. That's worth it, right? Alright, totally not the point. Well, kind of the point. I guess the point was to be excited about 200 subscribers. Wow, let's see. One of the other things I'm super excited about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, squirrels around the world, is round 2 of the Commentator Showdown is going to start this week. This very week. Round 2 is going to start. Now, round 2 is going to be epic. Absolutely amazing. These guys worked hard to make it to round 2, so expect the competition to only get better. Expect the video quality to only get better. We have weeded away the lesser videos, not saying that to be mean to anybody, but now the competition is going to get stiffer. And in round 3, it's going to be even more stiff. And by the end of this thing, it's going to be so stiff that the competition could support 7 strippers spinning upside down naked. And this is a true story. So, keep your eyes open for that. That should be starting sometime within the next 2 to 3 days, hopefully. But this week, for sure. So, good luck to everybody that's competing. And congratulations on making it to the second round. I know I already told you guys all that. But thanks. And thanks for all you that participated and maybe didn't make it along. You guys definitely did a good job nonetheless. Everybody can't win. And you guys know how that is. So, thanks for playing. Alright, so I was browsing Reddit today. Actually, like 10 minutes ago, I was browsing Reddit. And I saw this picture. These people built like this big-ass snow wall, like a castle wall around their house. And it just got me thinking, and it reminded me of being a kid. I grew up where it snows. I don't live there anymore because I fucking hate snow. But I grew up where it snows. And we used to do stupid shit like that all the time. I remember this one time I was in elementary school. Had to have been sometime before 5th grade because of the school that I was at. We built this big old igloo, kind of, just igloo without a top, really, and it was massive. And there were so many people that were like walking around and trying to like play around in the igloo. You can't even really call it an igloo. Like, we had a little thing on the front of the front of an igloo, like the entrance, the little dome entrance thing. We could crawl in that, but most of us just hopped the wall because we kind of like built steps into the outside of it. It was like super thick, but the inside was solid ice from everybody's body heat and everybody stepping on it. So like, it was like our own little personal skating rink. And this thing was big. Like, it was absolutely massive. It was like the entire elementary school would go out for recess at lunch, and we like all worked on it together. Even though the older kids kind of kicked all the younger kids out once it was built. It was like slave labor, but that's not the point. It was huge, and shit, at any given time, there's probably 30 kids in this little rink thing, all slipping around, sliding around, trying not to fall down. And eventually, the teachers shut it down. They said we can't do it no more because the ice kept fucking us up. And I guess what I'm really trying to get at with this is I used to build all kinds of crazy cool shit out of snow, man. I remember building a motorcycle out of snow one time. And it didn't look good, but in my mind it was a fucking motorcycle. And it was a lot of fun to just like goof off and use your imagination and play. And that's the only thing that I did like about the snow other than sledding. It gave us the ability to like imagine and play with new things and just let our creativity come out. And I think that was really cool. Like, it was never a shortage of snowmen around if you drove around the neighborhood. Like, there's always snowmen, and every single one of them was different. You always had the snowmen that looked like they'd been through a wood chipper and back. They're all fucking slouchy, they're dirty. You could tell the kids lived in the city, right? Because the city kids, their snowmen were dirty from all the plows and everything. They were getting grimy snow. But us kids who kind of lived out in the sticks a little bit, we had all the white, the good, clean snow, and we'd build our snowmen. And our snowmen always looked better by the time they were done just because they weren't so damn dirty. But the kids in the city, they had like more kids to help them out, so they always did like cooler stuff, like 10 dirty snowmen with cool ass features, where like ours was like one ugly ass clean snowman, and it was nowhere near as awesome as the stuff that they were building. But I guess that's the trade-off. I'd have much rather had the clean snow. The other thing we always used to do is go out, we play football in the snow, and I absolutely love football to death. And playing it in the snow, like schoolyard style in the snow, was just the most fun that we ever had in the wintertime. So although I hate the snow, I did have a lot of fun in it, and just seeing that picture kind of just brought me back to all the goofy shit that we used to do during the wintertime. So I know a lot of you guys live in snow-laden areas, and my question to you is, what do you guys do? Do you guys go out there and build snowmen? Do you snowboard? Do you sled? What do you do? Leave me in the comments below what you like or dislike about snow. But don't just be a hater and go, I hate snow because it's cold. Everybody fucking hates snow because it's cold. Find me one person that doesn't fucking hate snow because it's cold, and I will find you the village idiot, basically, right? Nobody fucking likes snow because it's cold. So, leave me something legitimate about why you like snow, and I'll be sure to respond as always. Alright, so let's move on. Some of us in this house, if you don't know, I live with another individual that happens to be featured on Titty Tuesday, but that's not the point here. Some of us in this house, not me, are indecisive about things. Now, one of the things she always is indecisive about is what to eat for dinner. And we have this discussion every day. Well, what do you want for dinner? Well, I don't know. What do you want? Well, I asked you first. But I don't know what I want. What do you want? And I'm like, look, woman, I asked you. But the Apophis, you'd pick. All the time. That's what she says. And I don't know. Tonight was one of those nights we just couldn't fucking decide. And I absolutely hate it, like, when we can't decide what to have for dinner. Because usually I'm fucking hungry. Like, if I'm asking you that question, I am ready to eat my own kneecaps in a bowl of soup of toenails. Right? That's how hungry I am. Not that we're not serving that, but that's how fucking hungry I get. And here she is. I don't know, Apophis. What do you want? Well, look. Here's the deal. If I ask you what's for dinner, you give me an answer, right? That's how you prevent yourself from getting black eyes. You just give me an answer. Eventually, we ended up going to the store, walking around forever, and coming up with something. And it was mediocre, but, you know, whatever. It's really funny, though, because we both went to culinary school. It's actually where we met. And we fucking struggle when it comes to figuring out what to eat. We can both cook really fucking good, but it's figuring out what we're actually going to cook that becomes the issue. So, I hear question number 2 of the commentary. That's right. Asking you questions all day, all night. Leave them in the comments below. What are some things that you like to eat for dinner? What are your favorite foods? When you have the option to eat something, dinner, supper, or even lunch, leave breakfast bullshit out, unless breakfast is your favorite food for dinner. Leave it in the comments, because we're looking to try some new stuff, and it seems like every time we look up something on the internet, like, oh, maybe we should try this, or let's look at a bunch of recipes. Like, none of it is captivating enough for us to go out and make it. Sometimes we'll pick up some ideas and I'll come up with some stuff when we get home, but I don't know, like, what are some of your guys' favorites? And please, if your favorite is pizza, I 100% understand that. Pizza's actually my favorite food, legitimately. But think what your second favorite food is if your favorite food is pizza, because we got that one down. And you haven't had good pizza till you have my pizza, and that's kind of the way it's going to stay. So, don't put pizza, but what do you, man, there's got to be something. And feel free to be ridiculous with it, too. But make it legit. Like, don't be like, oh, I like cat piss and Fritos. No, you don't. Nobody likes cat piss and Fritos. You need to fucking relax, okay? If you're eating cat piss and Fritos, you should go up to your parents, or if you live by yourself, you should really reevaluate your situation, okay? Do not let your parents feed you cat piss and Fritos. Alright, guys, it looks like the gameplay is coming to an end. I know this one was kind of random, and it was just a little bit of rambling, but I absolutely forgot, oops, don't sue me, that I was supposed to make you guys a video today. And this is super last minute, and for that, I apologize. Titty Tuesday is tomorrow, though, and oh my god, I promise you that Titty Tuesday is a riot. If you liked last week's episode, god damn, this upcoming tomorrow's Titty Tuesday is amazing. Absolutely fantastic. So, thanks for a lot of support on yesterday's video. It's actually been the most hate I've gotten on a video as well. But I did get to have a couple really cool conversations based on the video, and for that I thank you. You know exactly who you are if I had those conversations with you. But yeah, so thanks for the support. I think overall it was a well-received video. If anything, it did spark it sparked controversy, I guess, a little bit. Sparky conversation, and that's what I like. So, gameplay's over. Let me kick this outro, because by now you're probably sick of hearing me talk, especially because this commentary was a little bit whack. First and foremost, 2 videos on the screen you might have missed. Click them. Bam! And bam! Guess what, guys? There's a little fucking magic trick. When you click these videos, not only do they open in a new window, but you get like 3 times as hot as you were before you clicked them, and eventually, you're going to get laid. So you're going to want to click these videos. It happens. You think Axe does a good job at getting you laid? Hell no. You click my videos, you get pussy like that. It's just impossible. I don't know how it happens, but it does. So, big yellow subscribe button. Now check this out. I'm going to let you guys in on another secret. Ooh, bump the mic. Did it again. That's going to be loud as shit. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret here. If you click the yellow button, right, you gotta actually click it though. It's going to take you to where you can subscribe to me. Everybody that's subscribed to me, and they'll attest to this, right? They'll let you know that this is true. Instantly becomes a badass. I swear, it's so true. It's like you click that subscribe button, next thing you know, you're walking around fucking punching Chuck Norris in the dick and spitting in his face. It just happens. It's the way it works. I don't make this shit up. This is the real deal. As always, guys, follow me on Twitter to find out what's going on. If you want to talk to me directly, guess what? Tweet me, bitches. It's that simple. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And that's also where I tweet out when I'm trying to play Call of Duty and stuff like that. You aren't responding to those tweets. That's how I know you're not following me on Twitter. Go follow. It's not hard. Other than Twitter, don't be a follower. Be a leader. And when you see a baby monkey, put it in a slingshot, pull it back, and splat that furry bitch against the wall. We'll talk to you guys later.